Hey, Milwaukee Spanish Immersion School. My name is Mr. Kirk. Hey, thanks so much for letting me come and share with you about my career, about my job. So what is my job? What's my career? Well, I am what is called a pastor. Now, you may have heard of that word before, pastor. Maybe your family is part of a church and you have a pastor, or maybe you know somebody who's part of a church and they have a pastor. So what is a pastor though? A pastor is somebody who takes care of a church. But I guess now we have to ask, well, what's a church? Now, you probably heard the word church before, and maybe when you hear that word, it makes you think of a building with a steeple on top, a place that people go to on Sunday mornings. But the church is actually not a building at all. The church is a people. It's the people who worship and believe in Jesus and seek to follow him with their lives. And it's the people that come together as something like a family to help one another do that as well. And my job as a pastor is to take care of that group of people, to watch over them and to help them follow Jesus and to help them help others follow Jesus. Now, one of the main things that we do is we study the Bible. We believe that God has spoken and that the Bible is his word to us. And so one of my regular jobs is to study the Bible to try to understand what God has told to us, and then I prepare lessons in order to try to help explain that to the church. Another big part of my job, the second thing I would mention, is that I often meet with people from my church. It's good to get together with people just to encourage them, but sometimes also people are struggling and they're having a hard time or they're going through something tough. And so I meet with them in order to try to help. A third thing that pastors do a lot of, or at least we should, is pray. Praying is simply talking to God. And we, as pastors, talk to God, asking him to help us and asking him to help our people follow Jesus well. Hey, thanks so much again for letting me come and talk to you about my job.